And welcome to There Will Be Trivia, a special Rocky exhibition match. I am not Henry Confidential. I am Austin Pez Howell, Henry's partner over on Let's Rank Stuff. But today I'm going to be hosting, and I've written up a very special quiz, a Rocky exhibition match covering all the films, special one-on-one match with Mr. Jake Tato and Henry Confidential. So let's bring him in here, and I'll explain the rules. Henry, Jake, are you guys there? Hello. Hello. Are we here? Oh, there we are. Hello. How's it going? All right.
This should be fun. We planned this yesterday. There's no way this wasn't backed up at all, right?
Yeah, no way. Didn't plan this I wrote this 20 minutes ago, and we planned it just for now. It was just a spur of the moment. Absolutely, ready to go. But no, this has been in the works for a little while. These guys have been wanting to scrap with each other in the realm of Rocky for quite a while, and we are ready to duke it out. We're ready to rumble, as it so speaks. I am not like Jordan Owens. I have 25 questions, gentlemen. 25 questions worth 1 point apiece, and a special. Get this, a special bonus worth 6 points. That's right, 6-point bonus question. And I'll explain it when we get there. So just keep that in mind, that it's anybody's game all the way up to the final round. So if you guys are ready, we'll just get started. So what we'll have to do, I'll read off the question. I'll make sure I repeat the question, make sure everybody heard it. Give you about 20 to 30 seconds apiece, depending on the question. Maybe a little longer if it requires multiple answers, because there might be a few with multiple answers, and we'll get there when we get there as well. So, Henry, are you ready, sir?
I have one prediction. Pain.
Pain. Got it. And Mr. Tato, are you ready, sir?
Yes, indeedy.
All right. Then let the exhibition begin. Question number 1, gentlemen, to both of you. What is the name of the boxer Rocky fights in the opening of the first Rocky film? It's the name of the boxer that Rocky fights in the opening of Rocky. It looks like both guys. And as I said, just to let the audience know, these questions will vary in difficulty, a few on the easier side and a few on the harder side. So we'll see how it goes throughout the round. I believe both men have answers locked in. Henry, let's see your answer, please. Start with you.
Spider Rico.
Spider Rico. And Mr. Tato, what do you got? Oh, both gentlemen are correct. 1 point apiece, 1 point to Jake, 1 point to Henry. The correct answer is Spider Rico. Question number 2. Apollo has several nicknames throughout the series, specifically in Rocky IV. There's quite a few of them. I need 3 of them, gentlemen. I need 3 of Apollo's nicknames. There are 5 total, and I want 3 of them. Please write them out. I'll give you a little bit longer for this one, maybe about 45 seconds or so. 5 of Apollo Creed's very, very flashy nicknames. And I need you to write down a couple of those for me. If you would, sir. Henry seems to be having a little bit of trouble with this one.
Yeah, I definitely.
If you know the dialogue in the movies, you know this. Specifically in the Rocky IV exhibition match, he goes on at quite at length with some of these nicknames.
I know. And none of them are even popping out. Not even one.
All right. Well, I'm just watching the live clock over there. I'll give you about 30 more seconds. Give me about 30 more seconds.
When he's locked, you can give him when he's ready. I got nothing.
I need 3. 3 out of the 5. 3 out of the 5.
Rocky IV is definitely my least favorite.
Oh, that's a shame, because that's what this question is primarily from. Although in the first one they stayed a few of them as well.
I know, and I just
got at least 3 of them.
I don't know why.
All right, I'm gonna give a 10 count. I think we've had enough time, so about 10 seconds from now, maybe go about 5, and Mr. Tato, we'll go to you first and switch the order. What do you got?
Master of Disaster, King of Sting, Dancing Destroyer, Count of Monte Fisto, Prince of Punch.
And all 5 of those are correct. A little showing off. Henry, I'm assuming you did not come up with anything for that one, sir.
I have a single one of those.
No. Man. All right. So Jake goes up 2-1. That was only worth 1 point. I just needed all 3 of them. Not worth 3 points apiece. We'll get to the multiple points in the bonus. So we're moving on to question number 3 as it's 2-1. What is the name of the priest who, throws down a couple of blessings to Rocky throughout the series? The name of the priest who's throwing down those blessings to Rocky on occasion.
No, I don't know. Definitely did not study for this.
Well, I'll give you about 10 more seconds to maybe rack your brain.
No, you don't have
to.
If you
come up with anything. All right. Well, we'll go to you, Henry. I assume you didn't write anything, so nothing
Whiteboard.
there. And Mr. Tata, what do you got, sir?
Father Carmine.
Hey, that is a Father Carmine. Father Carmine throwing down a couple of blessings. So Mr. Tata is going to go up 3-1 here. All right, and going on to question number 4, we're going to Rocky V, a favorite of Henry Confidential, sir. So Rocky V, I need you to name the boxer that George Washington Duke wants Rocky to fight in Tokyo at the beginning of the film. What is the name of the boxer that George Washington Duke wants Rocky to fight once he gets back from Russia? And
No
presents
idea.
him
Go
with
ahead,
said
Caleb, you're
boxer.
ready.
Presents him with said boxer. Tato, are you locked in, sir?
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll go to you first then, sir. What do you got?
Union Kane.
That is correct. Union Kane is for real, Henry. Union Kane is for real.
Yes, sir.
And that's Rocky V. That's one of your favorites, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So Jake taking a commanding lead here, 4-0, going into question number 5. Number 5, what real life boxer has a cameo in the very first Rocky film during the super fight? What real life boxer makes a cameo in the very first Rocky film in the Philadelphia Spectrum?
No idea. Jake's gonna kick
No idea again.
No idea.
Henry just giving up right from the start. Well, we'll go to Jake then and see if he's got the correct answer. Jake, what do you got?
Joe Frazier.
Smoking Joe Frazier is absolutely correct. He comes in and Apollo a little, hey Joe, hey Joe, hey Joe, watch out, Joe. All right, 5-1. It's Jake taking a commanding lead as we move on to question number 6 out of 25. What does Rocky say he will buy for Paulie in the Super Fight 2 press conference? He's going to get a big payday for Super Fight 2. What does Rocky say he's going to buy for Paulie in particular?
Feels good to get one right finally.
All right. Henry thinks he's got an answer here. I'll give Jake another 10 seconds or so to lock in an answer of his own.
All right.
And I believe both gentlemen are ready. Henry, we'll go to you since you wrote something down. What do you got?
Snow cone machine.
A snow cone machine is absolutely correct. And Tato had the same thing.
I did.
A snow cone machine is absolutely correct. He likes snow cones. What do you say? It's a snow cone machine. All right. Question number 7, as it is now 6-2. What is Clubber Lang's one-word prediction for his rematch fight with Rocky when asked? And Henry might have spoiled this one, if you can remember. But what's his one-word prediction for the fight? I did not change the question. That just happened to be a coincidence. So
no wonder you
guys both have it. We'll lock it in. So, Mr. Tato, what do you got, sir?
Pain.
Pain. Pain. That is absolutely correct. Pain. The prediction for the match and the correct answer for question number 7. As we move on to question number 8. We've got a double for Rocky 3 here. So question number 8, we'll start with, what is Thunderlip's build, weight, and height in the charity match with Rocky? Big man Thunderlips, what is his build, weight, and height according to the announcer at the beginning of the exhibition charity match? Thunderlips versus Rocky. The height, it doesn't have to be exact because it's an estimation according to the announcer, but height and weight is what I need for big old Thunderlips. And I'll give you guys about 10 more seconds. You guys both locked in with an answer? Maybe? All right, we'll go to Mr. Confidential first with this one. What do you got?
7 foot, 285.
Very close. One of those is incorrect. Mr. Tato, what do you got?
7 feet, 390.
That is absolutely correct. Standing nearly 7 feet, weighing 390 pounds is Mr. Thunderlips, although in real life, Hulk Hogan did not weigh nearly that much, nor did he stand at that height either. Oh, well, you know, it's a what we call a wrestling exaggeration, folks, standing next to Sylvester Stallone. So, and now for another part, a little Thunderlips question. Finish the phrase, gentlemen. The Ultimate Male versus blank. The Ultimate Male versus blank, blank, blank. Thunderlips' little threat to Rocky. The Ultimate Male versus... All right, this should be easy for Rocky fans. Mr. Tato, we'll go to you first. What do you got?
The Ultimate Meatball.
That is correct. And Mr. Confidential, you have the same thing. The Ultimate Meatball is absolutely correct. So another point for each. We were up to 8-4 as Jake and Henry's trying to close the gap here. We'll see what happens.
Got
Let's
Tato
move
at
on to
9-4.
question.
Did I give him one too many?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is correct. It is 9-4.
Got you, Tato.
As
You're
we
kicking my
are
ass.
done.
You're earning it.
Yeah, my fault. But moving on to question number 10. Still time to catch up. What is the PSI of Drago's punches when he is showing off his skills in Rocky IV? He locks in a PSI for his punches. I need the number of that PSI.
They show multiple.
No, it ends up on 1. It ends up on 1. It is calculating, and what is the final PSI?
Just they show his PSI.
What is the one that is stated by his manager? That Drago averages what?
Okay.
Yes, he gets madder and madder, but what does he average? All right. Henry, are you locked in? Ready? Okay. All right. What do you got? Anything?
1100.
No, sir. Mr. Tato, what do you got?
1850.
1850 is absolutely correct.
Damn it, I changed it from 1800 too. That would have been even
Drago
worse.
averages 1,850 pounds of pressure.
He hits 2150 in the steroid section.
No, it's because he gets more and more mad, yes. But what does he average? Yes. All right, so number 11. What is Paulie's primary hobby as seen in the film Rocky Balboa? In the film Rocky Balboa, what is Paulie's primary hobby while hanging around the meat plant?
Oh.
As seen in Rocky Balboa, Paulie's got a new hobby.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Give Henry about 10 more seconds. Give him a chance to rack his brain. See if he can come up with an answer. I'll give him a 5 count here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Tato, what do you got, sir?
Painting.
Painting is correct. And Mr. Confidential?
I'm sure he also watches TV.
Most likely, but he is painting portraits, painting pictures throughout the movie as he brings one to the restaurant when he gets fired. Yes, so it is now 11-4 as Tato is starting to take a commanding lead here. Question number 12: what does Steps name Rocky's rescue dog in Rocky Balboa? Rocky Balboa, Steps gives a name to Rocky's shelter dog. What is the name of the dog? Give him about 10 more seconds to possibly come up with an answer. We'll see if he can. For the name of Rocky's shelter dog.
All
right, I presume it's not going to get. All right, Mr. Tato, what do you got, sir? Do you have the right answer?
Punchy.
Punchy is correct. Mr. Confidential, did you get it?
Nah.
No, did not. Correct answer is Punchy, which Steps' mom finds a little disrespectful, if I may say so myself. But anyways, 12-4. Jake is running away with this thing. We'll see. Anything can happen. We still got a lot of questions left. Now, question number 13. What country is Ivan Drago and his son living in at the beginning of Creed 2? Beginning of Creed 2, what country are Ivan and his son living in? All right. 5 more seconds. I think both guys have an answer. We'll go to Mr. Confidential first.
Ukraine.
What country? Ukraine is correct. Mr. Tato. Ukraine. Ukraine is correct. 13-5 as Henry gets back on the board. Going to question number 14. In the opening montage of Rocky III, how many successful title defenses did Rocky have after winning the title?
I think so.
How many successful title defenses did Rocky have in the end of the montage of Rocky III? I believe both gentlemen have a response locked in. Yes. All right, we'll go to Henry first. Let's see if you got the right answer on this one.
10.
10. That is correct. Mr. Tato.
Come on, I got 10 title
10
defenses.
is correct. 10 title defenses. That is absolutely correct.
10 title defenses.
10 title defenses. Oh, yeah. All right. This one could be a little tricky. Let's see how much you remember about Creed. Now, in the movie Creed, what is Adonis's nickname in his fight with Leo Sparino, his first official fight with Rocky in his corner? He has a nickname on the poster. What is his nickname on the poster in his fight with Leo Sparino, the first one with Rocky in his corner? It's plastered all over the posters for the fight.
Maybe.
This could be a little tricky. Could be a little tricky. He is not Adonis Creed yet. He's still Adonis Johnson. But we're looking for his nickname as stated on the poster.
Maybe.
Give it about 10 more seconds. This one's a little tricky, so I'll give you a second to crack your brain here. This one's tricky. This one's great. It's a good question, but it's a little difficult.
Now you're making me second guess it because I thought I was confident.
All right. About 5 more seconds. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Ben's down. Let's go to Mr. Totto first, see if he racked his brain and got it. What do you got, sir?
I think I may have been cut. I wrote dancing.
Dancing. That is incorrect. Henry, what do you got?
Hollywood?
Hollywood Donnie. I will accept Hollywood. Is Hollywood Donnie. That is correct. So I will give it to confidential for Hollywood. Yes, Hollywood Donnie is his nickname on the poster. Hollywood Donnie. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. Tricky one. So I'll give you that. But 14-7 now. Moving on to question number 16. What city did Robert Balboa move to after the events of Rocky Balboa? As stated in Creed. What city did Robert Balboa move to after the events of Rocky Balboa? It stated he moved to a new city, which is why Rocky hasn't visited him in a long time till the very end of Creed 2.
It's between.
Where's he living?
We'll see.
Where's he living? All right. I think both gentlemen have an answer. Totto got an answer.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll go to you first, Totto. What do you got?
Van City, Vancouver.
That is correct. Henry, did you have Vancouver? Vancouver is absolutely correct.
I knew it was a Canadian one. I'm like, shit, is it Montreal?
Vancouver. He moved to Canada. He moved north of the border to Vancouver. That is correct. Yeah, 15-8 is the score I have here, Jake to Henry. All right, moving on to question number 17. We're on kind of the home stretch here. In a similar vein, what year did Adrian die? What year did Adrian die as stated on her tombstone? And you know what? I'm going to throw in a bonus point here. If you can name me the cause of death, I'll give you a bonus point. So, chance for 2 points here. Year of Adrian's death, and by what means? Chance for 2 points here. I threw in an extra bonus. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Confidential, what do you got, sir?
Cancer, 1998.
One of those is correct, so I'll give you 1 point. And the other one is not. We'll go to Mr. Totto. What do you got, sir?
I was between 01 and 02. I went 02.
He got both of them. 2 points to Mr. Totto. 2002, and it was specifically ovarian cancer, but I will accept cancer as it was cancer. All right, so right now I've got 17-9. And you know what? I'm going to throw in an extra bonus point here as well because there are 2 answers, and I'm just on the spur of the moment. You know why? Because we're having fun here, so why not? Chance for 2 points here. So I originally said name one, so I'll give you a chance to name both of them. The 2 nicknames given to Ivan Drago by the media are what? He is given 2 nicknames, I should say, by the media in Rocky 4.
He's actually
one as stated. One is stated by the announcer, the ring announcer, and one is stated by the play-by-play announcer. If you can give me both of them, I'll give you 2 points.
I believe I have the 2 you're looking for.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm looking for the 2 main ones.
So let's go.
All right. Well, we'll see what you guys got. Mr. Confidential, what do you got, sir?
The Russians cut, so the Russian sounds cool.
No, that is incorrect. Not what I'm looking for, Mr. Totto.
You're looking for Siberian Bull and Siberian Express, and he also earns the nickname Death from Above later.
Eventually, but yes, Siberian Bull and Siberian Express are both correct. So Jake Totto is going to get 2 big points on that one. So it's going to be 19-9, Siberian Bull and Siberian Express. This one could be a little trickier. In the original film and the subsequent films, what is the name of the pet store Adrian works at?
I don't know.
For the name of Adrian's pet store. It is not Adrian's pet store. I'll give you that.
That's true.
Okay.
All right. Listen, Henry, I presume you didn't write anything, so not there. Mr. Chato, what do you got? Got a guess?
J&M Tropical Birds.
Close. I cannot accept that. It's J&M Tropical Fish. Tropical Fish. J&M Tropical Fish. I'm not going to give that one to you. I needed the exact answer on that one.
Yep.
So, J&M Tropical Fish. Very, very close. Very, very close. Very close. All right. Both of you gentlemen should get this one. It's a little on the easier side. What product does Rocky attempt to do a commercial for in Rocky 2? What is the name of the product that Rocky, I say attempts to do a commercial because he's not very successful, for in Rocky 2?
Now, the name of the product or the type of product?
The name of the product. It is given a specific name throughout the shoot.
I don't know.
All right, I need the name of the product. And Henry is giving me a nothing. Tato, do you have the correct answer?
I will take this time to get my obligatory schmodown joke and say William Bibiani aftershave.
Beast Aftershave is absolutely correct. Beast Aftershave is correct. Beast Aftershave, take 1 in action. All right. So going to 20-9 here. Moving on to question number 21 as we're nearing the home stretch here. I need the name of the fight play-by-play commentator who calls the majority of the fights in the Rocky franchise. Specifically, Rocky, Rocky 2, the Rocky 3 rematch, Apollo's exhibition, and the Rocky 5 title fight. The name of the play-by-play announcer. He says his name several times throughout the series.
I'm
he was
50-50 again.
real.
We'll see.
All right. Henry, nothing on this one? No? All right. Mr. Chato, do you have it?
Is it Stu Naham?
Stu Nahan is correct. Stu Nahan is correct. Mr. Tato did his studying for this one. I'm sure we'll have a rematch at some point that Henry will study for. We'll see. All right, a little question outside of the film, slightly. How many Rocky films did Sylvester Stallone direct himself? How many Rocky films did Stallone direct himself? All right. I think both gentlemen are already locked in, if I'm correct. Mr. Tato, what do you got?
3.
4.
And Henry? Henry is correct with 4. There is 4 films.
2, 3,
Rocky
4.
2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, and Rocky Balboa are all the ones he directed. So Henry strikes with that one, 21-10. All right, moving on to question number 23, getting near the end here. What is the official result of the final fight in Creed? A lot of people get this wrong. What is the official final result of the final fight in Creed? And I will tell you, it's between Pretty Ricky Conlon and Adonis Creed. What is the official decision of the fight? The official result. I'll give you guys a second to think about this one. For the official result, the final fight in Creed, Pretty Ricky versus Adonis. A little bit tough one. Giving you guys an extra second on this one. A lot of people can't seem to remember this one. It's a pretty tough one. All right. Another couple seconds here. And I'll give it a 5 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mr. Confidential, we'll go to you first.
Disqualification. He hit him while he was down.
That is incorrect. That is a result of Creed 2's fight.
Yeah.
Initial fight. Mr. Tata, what do you got?
Yeah, I couldn't come up with it, so I also said Donnie by DQ.
That is incorrect. The final fight in Creed results in a win by Pretty Ricky Conlon by split decision. Pretty Ricky Conlon wins the fight via split decision. So Adonis did not win that final fight in Creed. A lot of people forget that. Yep. Pretty Ricky wins by split decision.
Damn.
Neither one gets it on that one. Going to question number 24. What item is stolen from Rocky's son by the bullies in Rocky V? Rocky V, what item is stolen from Rocky's son? Other than money, of course. I'm sorry. Not looking for money. Other than money. What is stolen from Rocky's son in Rocky V?
Speaking of stolen, Bengals just stole an interception with 30 seconds to go from the Titans. Football.
Oh, shit. Is the game over?
No. But Bengals might be able to field goal.
All right. I believe both gentlemen have a locked-in answer. Mr. Toto, what do you got?
His coat.
Yes, that is correct. Jacket, coat. Yes, exactly the same. Yes. So I'll give you both guys that. As we go to 22.
See, I know 11. A little bit of Rocky V.
Yeah. All right. Your final question before we go to the bonus. What is the name of Rocky's dog in Rocky 1 and 2? Another dog question. What's the name of his dog?
Hey, it's allowed to be asked at the very end.
I can ask it.
Well, no, it's just it was the caveat when Jordan was like, "Hey, this and like 3 others don't ask because they've just been asked 100 times, but this is the last one."
Oh, why not? Why not?
This
it's
is
the last
literally
one.
the third time we've been asked this in the same match.
Well, and that was a change because I actually answered asked the question to Jake when you were not available for the last time we tried to do this, Henry. So I scratched it and just gave another question. All right, Mr. Toto, what do you got? I'm sure you guys know this one. It's just the final one. It's not close anyway, so it doesn't matter. Butkus is correct. Butkus is absolutely correct. All right, and just for fun, since this one's already pretty much out of reach, I'm still going to ask the bonus for 6 points. 6 potential points here. Gentlemen, I'm looking for movie release dates for Rockies 1 through 6. I want the year. So write the year and the corresponding film. I want Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Rocky Balboa and the corresponding movie release year. Everyone you get correct, I'll give you a point.
Wait, which movie?
Be clear. Rocky 1 through 6, just not the Creed movies. Every movie except the Creed movies. Just Rockies 1 through 6. Just give me a little Rocky and the date, Rocky 2 and the date.
I wrote them all anyway.
That's fine. No worries. 6 potential points here.
Let me just
1 for each correct release date. Rocky through Rocky Balboa. Had to throw in a little release dates question. That happens to be my specialty. Had to test you guys on your movie release date knowledge for the bonus.
Not confident on one of them, but
all right. Well, we shall see. Shitato, I'll give him an extra second because I asked for 6 answers. So I'll give him an extra few seconds here to compile his responses.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick with it.
All right, stick with your gut. Right. I say stick with your gut. All right. Well, let's go to Mr. Confidential first since he's behind and see what he's got. So show him up and read him off what you got.
All right. Rocky 1, 1976. Rocky 2, 1979.
Correct.
Rocky 3, 1982.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky 4, 84.
Incorrect.
Is it 85?
85 is correct.
Yeah. 90 for 5. 2006 for Balboa, and then 15 and 18 for Creeds, just because.
Those are all correct. So you get 5 out of the 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points for Henry. 5 out of the 6. He missed Rocky 4. Tato, what did you have?
What a surprise! I missed a Rocky 4 question.
I knew one. I knew 1, 5, and Balboa. So 76, 79, 81, 83.
Incorrect.
86, 90, 06.
Well, you have one too many movies there, but some of them are correct. So
1,
76.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Jesus Christ, I do.
I'll let it slide. We know what you meant. You just don't have to count.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only one.
Pong.
Yes, he got 4. He got 4 correct, so 4 points for Tato. And your winner of the Rocky exhibition this evening, getting his hand raised, Mr. Jake Tato. He did it. He did it. He did it. Takes down Henry Confidential in the Rocky exhibition match. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Any victory speech, sir? Yeah, look at that. We're going to have a house party. All right. Henry, what do you have to say for yourself? You're the one who challenged for this matchup, sir. It looks like you need a little more study time.
Well,
perhaps.
first of all, I did not challenge for this. This is all Tato, and I'm happy.
All right.
I don't want to take nothing away from him. He totally earned it. But yes, I knew that this was going to happen because he had notes and notes and notes of studying, and I did not.
Right.
So,
he did not.
Yeah.
All right.
I still got 17 points technically without technically any studying. So I'm okay.
Not bad.
A lot of the stuff that I missed were like small things. I didn't miss any major plot points. So my fandom, I'm not worried about it. But congrats to Tato. He earned it. And I can't wait to do another one where I actually study and he only beats me by 4 instead.
All right. Well, fair enough. I'll have to write another one for the future. We'll have to have the proverbial Super Fight 2 some point in the future, the rematch.
There ain't going to be no rematch, right, Tato?
Ain't going to be no rematch.
Ain't going to be no rematch? All right. I mean, just one question, Henry. Did you give him your best? Did you give him your best?
I just wanted to go the distance. He knocked my ass out. So
this one was not a split decision down to the final thing. This was a Rocky 3 type a blowout knockout. But yes, in the second round. But yes, a great game nonetheless. Very fun game for both you gentlemen. Any parting words before we check out?
Congrats to Tato. That's seriously.
Congratulations, Mr. Tato.
I don't get a lot of wins in life. I needed one right now, so thank you guys for helping me out.
All right, Tato is the champion for this Rocky matchup. It's been a pleasure hosting them. This one, we'll see you later.